Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Anastasiya. I'm a health and wellness coach, and today's video is going to be on 5 strategies on how to cultivate self-awareness and self-love. The way that I structured this video is I'm going to talk about the resources available for you to work on your own time, and then we'll dive right into the strategies. So all of the resources would be listed in the description of the video, and they include the book on compassionate self-awareness by Kristen Neff, no affiliation there whatsoever, 2 Word documents that I created for you. One of them is called 10 Tips on Cultivating Self-Awareness and Self-Love. And so just as a reminder, try not to incorporate all of the things in that resource at once, but instead work maybe over 1 or 2 things at a time over a 2 to 3 week period to see what would align with you better. Second resource is inspirational quotes, and those are just some self-love and self-care and reminders about being kind to ourselves in time of the need. Another thing I wanted to mention, being a health coach, of course, I'm an avid advocate for utilizing therapy or coaching. And so those who live in the United States, please call your insurance, inquire if coaching services are covered for you. If they are, just start doing coaching and see where it will help you. I promise you, your life will not be the same. And if you guys don't have coverage by insurance, of course, I am inviting you to become my client, and so I attached the inquiry form for coaching services that I provide in the description. Last resource will be attached in the end of this video, and that would be 1-minute mindfulness self-awareness exercise on object awareness, where you are invited to utilize your senses of smell, touch, and that would allow you to become more aware of yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, and your body. Number 1, practicing compassionate self-awareness. Just knowing that world is not perfect, and neither are you. You mess up, you do things wrong, and you do things right. And allowing yourself to sit in it with that uncomfortable feeling that yes, you've done something wrong, but so did so many other people, because you are part of humanity, and allowing yourself to be this human person who can make mistakes, allow it that suffering, and then treating yourself with kindness, limiting that negative self-talk, and supporting yourself, whatever it means for you. Sometimes it could be utilizing therapy, sometimes it could be utilizing coaching, sometimes hugging yourself or talking kindly to yourself. Number 2 is mindfulness meditation. So when is it that last time that you allowed yourself to quiet your mind, to get to know your thoughts and sensations better? Do you have this practice? Sometimes journaling could be a great way to write down what happened in a day, to see your thoughts and your feelings. And so that would allow you to become more aware of yourself as a human being. Number 3, prioritizing self-care. Finding the time in a day to nurture yourself, to fill your cup. So yeah, what is it that you like doing? Do you like maybe buying yourself some flowers once a week? Maybe it's your thing. Maybe you like those bubble baths. Maybe it's card reading, angel cards, tarot cards every day. Maybe it's the dancing. Whatever it is, how much love are you showing yourself to get to know your values and what gives you energy the most? After all, after filling your cup, this is when it spreads to other people. And that love that you feel yourself, others around you would be able to sense and give it back. And number 4 is about boundaries. So yes, this is learning to say no, not in a mean way, but when somebody would ask you, hey, can you do this for me? Without right away agreeing to do that, but thinking for a second and asking yourself with curiosity, do I have the resource? Do I have the energy? Or do I need to save that energy for myself? And also asking yourself, if I say no to that person, what does it mean for me? What does it mean? Am I going to be a bad girl or a bad boy? Am I going to be beating myself down and not able to relax? But after all, saying no when you don't have the energy is actually showing yourself love. Number 5 is about practicing thankfulness and reflecting on your thoughts and your feelings. So some of you might be able to do this at the end of the day and kind of giving yourself a pat on the back and just recollecting what is it that you accomplished in a day or maybe in a week. And some of you might be doing this in the morning. I have a good friend who uses an amazing ritual that whenever she does something that she's proud of herself for, she writes down on a sticky note that thing, and then she puts it in an empty jar. And then on New Year's Eve, she opens the jar and reads and reminds herself of all the accomplishments she has done that year. And what a great way to see your progress and to move towards better version of yourself and getting to know yourself better. Just to recap, we just covered the resources available for you. We also talked about the strategies on working on self-awareness as part of the Wheel of Health. And I will see you next week when we will talk about our environment and how to make it even more engaging for us, more pleasant, more giving resource and energy. See you all next week. Thanks.